What's up guys, it's Of Daggers in Darkness. Now before I get into the video on the 10 kinds of Gelblaster players, if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video, comment in the comments section down below if you have liked it or if you've got any questions, hit the subscribe button, make sure you tick the notification button so you're always up to date on when I do an upload. Now let's get into the video guys. Now I'm talking about the 10 players I generally see at a Gelblaster skirmish. Now there could be more, it just depends if you really want to get into over the top categories. And then I'll tell you the quote unquote 11th player, which is what I do at a skirmish. So number 1, the rush. The guy that always rushes head first no matter what they're doing. If we're playing capture the flag, he's trying to get to the other side as quick as possible. He doesn't care about getting hit. He's there just to enjoy the game. He loves the rush, he loves playing. He doesn't want to be in the middle of the map like stuck in cover. He wants to run forward. He doesn't care if he gets hit. He enjoys his game. The second player, the player that always plays the objective. Now, there's not many people that do this, but if you're playing an objective base like domination, some people forget or just don't care about the actual objective. And the thing is, you're playing the objective. If you're playing an objective base instead of TDM, instead of a team deathmatch, you need to focus on the objective. You need to support each other and try and win the objective. Then you've got the player that doesn't play the objective. And that's pretty self-explanatory. No matter what objective you're playing, if it's capture the flag, domination, like TDM medic, TDM capture the flag, like medic captures the flag, they just don't care. They're acting like it's a TDM or a free-for-all and they're going crazy. So then you've got the guy that hangs at spawn. This guy is generally more scared of getting shot by Gelblasters. He's generally new to the sport. And he's just always close to spawn. He never rushes forward, he never tries to advance, and quite often he will die very, very close to spawn because the enemy will push up, and because he's not supporting his team, the enemy will obviously overtake and push through and then shoot him, and then you get spawn trapped and stuff like that, and that happens. So the guy that always hangs at spawn, maybe just go a little bit harder, try to be the rush guy, try and run in there and just have a good time. Then you got the guy that always talks. Now, there's two kinds of this guy, and I didn't want to put technically both down on my list. They're just going as the guy that talks. There's the guy that talks objective-based. He talks and lets you know if he sees enemy on the right, if he sees them on the left. He will let you know how many enemies are coming, if they've taken the flag and stuff like that. And then there's the guy that just talks shit. He really doesn't care. He doesn't try to give you any good information on how the game's being played. He won't even tell you if enemies are advancing on your flank or anything. So there's the guys that talk. There's the guy that thinks he's the commander, and honestly, he will try and boss you around. He'll be like, oh, reload your gun, move to that objective, do this, do that. Where, yes, it's kind of nice having a bit of direction, but this guy takes it way too seriously for a game mode that isn't that serious. There's the guy that goes full auto. Now, everyone generally uses full auto, but this guy goes full auto and sprays at everything. It's not like he's actually having a target. He will just hold the trigger down and shoot as he runs. Even though he might not see anyone, like if you see someone and hold down the trigger and shoot and run, yeah, that makes perfect sense, but he actually doesn't see anyone. He just goes full ham, full auto, and yeah, he doesn't even look at people. He just shoots everywhere. He wastes his gels, he generally asks for more gels, like halfway through, like, oh, can you give me some ammo? Because he's run out already. The guy that uses the pistols only. You always get this guy, he's generally thinner, a bit lanky, sometimes very tall, runs incredibly fast. He kind of works well as rushing, but he only uses pistols. Generally, he'll use 2 full auto pistols or 2 semi-auto pistols, and he rushes pretty hard, but he only uses pistols. Then you've got the guy that knows everything. If you're talking about a Gelblaster and you say, oh yeah, my AK-74U shoots about 20 meters, he'll be like, no, it actually shoots 25, and it's 7 to 8 mil rounds. Like, he knows everything about every blaster, even if he's never shot it or owned it in his life. And then you've got the last guy that I think everyone, and honestly everyone hates, the guy that doesn't call his hits. This guy generally is salty. He doesn't know how to have a good time. For some reason, he's kind of paranoid about getting out. Like, as soon as he's out, he has to walk back. He's very grudgy. He just doesn't have a good time. To be honest, call your hits, enjoy the time, be more like the rush guy. So what Of Daggers in Darkness is, I'm a mix between the rush guy and the guy that always plays the objective. You know, I mean, I do talk to my friends and stuff like that, if like, you know, a bit of talking, but I don't just talk solidly. I'm more and well known to rush and play objectives. If we're playing capture the flag or move the hostage, I will be rushing forward, you know, trying to lend support. And generally, I like to play rush and objective because I like to rush the enemy, let my teammates either tie the objective, keep them safe while the objective is being played, and I try and take the furthest objective possible, because if I can hold that point, it's going to be so much harder for the enemy to take the middle ground and our ground. So if I can do that, we're pretty much going to win the game. So Of Daggers and Darkness is a rush objective player. You know, guys, it's pretty much just the way I like to play. I don't care if I get hit. I'm having a good time all the time. Rush and objective based. That's where you need to play. Guys, if you've got any questions or you want me to do like maybe a top 15 Gelblaster players, because obviously we probably could add some more categories in, like the guy that only uses melee weapons, you know, and stuff like that, the guy that overreacts about getting hit. Let me know in the comments and I will do an updated 15 or 20, depending what you want. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment in the comments section if you want more kinds of videos. Comment if you want to know more stuff, like I've got some gel ball grenades coming. I've got a drum mag, which you've probably all seen a drum mag already, but I will do a nice little review for you guys. I also have a manual Glock mag feed and an M14, and I might be looking at getting one of the newer blasters, like a the M4A1, the Jin Ming version, which is the Gen 8 M4 now, and or the G36, I believe it is. It's blue and grey, or a Scorpion Evo. But guys, comment in the section below what kind of videos you want to see. If you want me to bring out any of my old blasters. And yeah, guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.